Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 7, Episode 37. I'm JC Proton. We're picking up at turn 164. We're playing Horatio on Endless Difficulty. Alright, so at the end of last recording, I was taking a look at trade routes and stuff. And the Lumeris were offering me a trade deal. It was going to cost 330 or 360, something like that, influence per turn to maintain. However, as you can see, I have Trade Company headquarters and subsidiaries. The Lumeris do not. So I would literally be paying hundreds of influence per turn for nothing. Excuse me. So, yeah, no, that's not going to be a thing. And even if they did have like one subsidiary, it wouldn't be worth it. You know, they'd be getting access to 4 or 5 of mine, and so yeah, it just doesn't work out. So that's not going to happen. Speaking of trade, Zedmore92 left a comment on a video of mine from a couple episodes ago, making a suggestion that was really solid. It's like, you should consider selling some of your excess resources and use the proceeds to level up your trade companies, because that will pay off in the long run. And that's a really, really good idea. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do some of that. I'm going to go ahead and choose the level 4 modernization. I'm going to go with the plan that I've had for a while now and that I've mentioned before. I'm going to go for this. So I'm going to lock that in. So we're going blue cap all 3 levels. We're going, so that's blue cap all 3 levels. We're going endless foundries the last 2 levels, and we're going with meta and tactigen on the last level. And that's really because I have 2 deposits of that, 3 deposits of that, and yeah, whatever, a bunch. Potentially 12, access to 12. I think I've got 9, excuse me, that I'm using right now. And since I'm going to need so much of that, we'll see how the math comes out, but I may go ahead and consider colonizing these last 3 systems here that do have blue cap, just to increase that flow a little bit, although the trade routes are going to miss Spica and Gobris. But Mizar would be on the trade routes going to AI. So if I do, I'll probably colonize Mizar first. You see there's 1 deposit at Mizar, 1 at Gobris, and 1 at Spica. Not a fan of colonizing 1 and 2 planet systems. That's why they're not colonized yet. But I do it when it's necessary. Like here's an example. It's my only source of antimatter. So, you know, it's a 2 planet system here. So you got to bite the bullet sometimes. So I try to resist as long as I can, if I can. But now that I'm a federation, I have the capacity to do it, because you get an extra spot, whatever you want to call it. You can get 1 more colony per leader you have represented in the government. So right now we're ecologists and pacifists. We have 3 ecologists and a pacifist, so that's 4. So that gives us plus 4 allowed. So that's why we're at 15 of 19 instead of 15 of 15 now. Okay, so also I spotted over here at Cetus there is 1 curiosity that is a subterranean 4, which is interesting. And the Sophons they do have Curiosity Expedition 4. I saw one of their ships somewhere. I don't But I did verify it. So since they already have Curiosity Expedition Power 4, and it's right in the middle of, I mean, it's right next to their home system, I might as well go ahead and explore it. I'm going to try to get to it before they do. So I'm going to make a new scout ship. I'm going to call it Scout. Com class. And it's going to be one probe. And the rest is engines. And then as soon as he's done, I'll probably upgrade it into basically an overseer where it's just all probes. And then I'll use that guy is to kind of just keep an eye on things over here. I'll put him either at Kochab or Sable, I don't know, somewhere. So let's go ahead and get that guy built real quick. Why not here? Can he do it in one turn? Nope, 2 turns. 804. He's going to be a very fast ship. Let's see, that's 1,000. Okay, AD's not building anything important right now. Yeah, 804, and he does 833, so it's enough. Perfect. You can get it done in one turn. Okay, that'll work. So we'll get that going. We completed Economy and Trade 5, which was unlocking this, which we just set up here. So that's all good. And let's go ahead and pick out our new research. So I'm going to be doing some ship upgrades. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. And then this. So what I'm doing here is this is going to be my small protector ships. We'll be able to spend a little bit of Hyperium to get some extra slots. And then there's this thing which is extra food to manpower. Not going to use that because I want to keep that extra food for industry instead. And Horatio tends to have plenty of manpower. That's not really a problem for them. So first, yeah, we're going to get that upgrade there. Then we're going to do the ability to terraform all the way to fertile planets. And you get this other cool structure. It's expensive, but it's really nice. Plus 4 science per pop on fertile. And an extra 2 more if it's on a cold planet. Excuse me. But we're probably going to go right past all the cold, right to temperate and fertile. We're gonna want to pick this up because we're able to build it now, and we're going to be pretty happy. So we might as well go ahead and get that rocked out. And then we're going to blow through these. Just kind of get all those little low-level techs cleaned up. And after that, we might go for these military techs. Or for the medium ships, we might go for one of these. The 8 dust per pop is tempting, but I think what's going to be more meaningful is the 25% star system trade value, because it's going to be more trade resources. And this is also really, really solid. That's really good. This is really good too, but it's expensive. This is cheap to build once you have it researched. Excuse me. It's basically an upgraded version of this. And it automatically upgrades. So anyway, it's kind of like how... I don't remember where it is. Anyway, so we'll do that. We're at a nice positive cash flow, so let's look at going ahead and selling some of our resources. One of the things I want to do is upgrade my fleets. I want to go ahead and get my military updated to a basically a modern military, just in case I need it, because Cravers are looking scary, and I need some deterrent. I think I'm going to run those guys back to here. That guy and that guy both to here. So how much do I need to do upgrades? I need to upgrade my hero. That's going to be 5,500 plus my hero, and this is going to be 27.5. So that's 33,000 plus my hero. Excuse me, that's going to be a lot. So let's see how much we can come up with. Okay, so luxuries. Ionic crystal is the best, highest price. So that's 22 grand. Void stone is next. I'm not going to be using any void stone. Jade Onyx is next. Excuse me. Giga Lattice. Deciduous trees. I don't see that happening. Eden Incense. Let's see. Mercurite is not very valuable. And virtual artifacts are also not very valuable. So selling all of those doesn't really get me much. See, 3,000, 4,000. So I'm going to save those in reserve if I have an emergency money crunch or something. Not a lot of bang for the buck there. So that's got me 63 grand. That's a big fat stack of dust, right? All right, so let's upgrade this hero. I mean his ship. Alright, so first of all, defenses. Shields are good, but the armor needs help. So let's look at the difference here. We're 33% damage absorption, 57, much better. Weaponry, the guns need an upgrade. Ranged weapons. Pirate lasers. Basic phase beam. Nope. Okay, so the basic hell array laser is better. However, really, since the hero ship spreads his firepower out across everything, all the ships in the flotilla, I think I'm just going to go ahead and go full defense. So he's just full on point defense. Just trying to shoot down incoming missiles, bombers, and fighters, I think is how we're going to go. And we're going to keep this, because that's our best movement module available. And one engine. That's the best engine I have. So I think we're just going to keep it right like that. So the total upgrade is 1850. Okay, so he's upgraded to that nice and shiny new weapons on there. And then let's upgrade everything here. And we're going to head that fleet over here, trying to, if this guy heads up this way or something like that, maybe we can catch him. That's the hope. And if he turns around and comes back this way, we're moving at speed 6, which is bigger 6. This guy's 5, and they're smaller movements of 5. 25% smaller or something like that. So, alright, over here we can upgrade. It's going to be a lot. Let's see how much the change is. 1973. 38. Oh wow, 3,900. That's a pretty good upgrade. So our fleet is a lot more respectable now. Our score picked up a nice little chunk. That's great. Okay, and let's see, we got that new scout being built down here at AD. That's good. Got a good pressure trend going on. We don't have any real concerns on pressure trend anywhere. That's good. Oh yeah, this one, the antimatter. We have over 100 antimatter, and we had a quest here to explore a curiosity here at AL22-3, and when we do that, we spend 100 antimatter, but it gets us the Hyper Helix Dynamo. It's a nice structure. It would normally be one that you would probably spend antimatter to build every time. However, all of that building cost is front loaded as far as the antimatter resource. It's front loaded at the beginning. Excuse me. So when you build it, it doesn't cost you any antimatter. So that's cool. So here's the quest text if you're inclined to read it. So here's the ship, and here's where it needs to go. So I'm just going to temporarily roll this dude over that direction, and we'll see who gets there first, this guy or the scout that's coming out of AD. And we may have our hero fleet be in the same system at the time when we do that research. We'll see how it goes here. This guy, you can see he's a shuttle. He has 211 attack power. He has 2,300 hit points because his skill level is rookie, right? Versus our shuttle that's over here has 238 attack power and 4,200 hit points. Because that crew is veteran 2. So just by skill level alone, it made a big difference. The defense is 354 versus this guy's defense is 290. So you can see there's a definite difference. So this guy could actually take this one out because he has twice as many hit points. Even though their damage is similar, he's a little bit more defense, but he has almost twice the hit points. So looks pretty good for him, but hopefully we'll be able to get some assistance. I'd like to get that little teeny bit of XP experience for my fleet admiral there. Okay, so we've got that done. This, did we queue it up? We did queue up all these things, so that's great. We're done there. We got this headed over to do the quest. Move all our fleets. We are 2 away on Vodyani from doing the splice, which is going to be great. We have a total of 2. I fiddled around with it off camera. So we only have this one and this one growing, and all the others I bumped out of queue so that they would hopefully not grow. So hopefully we should have everything landed. There shouldn't be any in flight, en route anywhere, and we should just grow these 2 at AA and AC, and then we'll splice them, and that should be the last time our score takes a big hit from splicing population until we do our next big splice, which we don't have any other we don't have anything spliceable after the Vodyani for now. I am definitely taking a look at these Mavros and these Tikkanon. I think before I go after the Cravers, I think I'm going to venture out across over here and take these down. And that's part of why I want to go ahead and knock out these techs right here so that I can trade away those systems. I don't want to hold on to them because that'll be a lot of friction, border friction, and I don't want to cause any border friction. So what I'll probably do is as soon as I conquer them, I'll fly the population off those systems, and then send the population back to my system so I can spread them around and grow them up and then splice them. But the systems themselves, I'll just scrap everything and then trade them away. That is the plan, but I gotta have the text to do it, so that's why I'm gonna research those. And these guys almost here. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it be for now, and we'll see if Cravers get froggy and decide to jump. Okay, so we've got a bunch of cash laying around. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this stuff here. 22,000 left. All right, 11,000 left. Okay. Let's just sit like that. And when the new trading company comes up, we're going to boost him up really fast. I think that's a good plan. Hopefully nobody's going to make demands on me for money. If they do, I'll say no. When you get a big pile of money like that, a lot of times people start hitting you up, say, hey, you owe us money or something, you know. I could move, now that these guys are upgraded, I could move them to help support trying to chase this guy down. I think what I'll do, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to leave 1 6-pack here. And bring a fleet. If I was bringing a fleet down here, the fastest way would be through here, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Excuse me. Alright, I think that's most of the main things I want to do. So I've got my last trade company in progress here. Third and final trade company headquarters. Alright, man. So, yeah, let's advance this turn. And hopefully we'll get the 2 Vodyani. We'll splice them. And we'll see where we're at. So we're at 1432 right now. So, like, technically we're in 3rd place, but really, you know, 1432 is a lot like 1424, right? So that's pretty much tied. It's pretty much like a 4-way tie for 3rd place right now between us, the Sophons, the Lumeris, and the United Empire. It's like a 4-way tie. And the poor United Empire, man, they've got, you know, United Empire here in pink. They're at war with the Cravers in red. They're at war with the Riftborn in purple, right? Riftborn have 24 systems, and they have an outpost here and here, and Scorpius just established, so they have 25 systems. Cravers have like around 30 systems, and a couple of outposts happening as well. So, and you know, they're also at war with this alliance of 3. So these guys are at war with these guys and these guys, and they're at war with everybody. Excuse me, they're at war with everybody except me. So he is surrounded by hostility. So they're in a tough way, man. Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in for them. The Alliance is only at war with that alliance. They have a truce with the Riftborn. Riftborn are only at war with this alliance of 2. And the Cravers are at war with this alliance of 2. That's it. I'm at peace with these 6 empires that I can be. Vagaba population boost is ended. All right, let's see. Looks like we have 22 Vodyani. All right, let's do this, man. So, here's where we're at on our current Horatio population. By splicing Vodyani, I'll get 2 dust, 2 science, 2 food, and 2 industry on my Horatio population. All right, and our score is 1481. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it updates immediately. I don't think it does. I think it updates next turn. Let's splice these guys down. Boom. All right, and there's our Horatio now. Oh, it did update right away. Whoo, look at that, 1349. Whoo, definitely dropped me down. Okay, still totally worth it. We have 0 population of 24. In other words, there's no populations of anything that we can grow to splice right now. So we have 154 Horatio. Very nice, very nice.
We know not what game you play, but we have a proposal.
Okay, we're going to refuse the treaties. We don't want any alliances.
If it isn't our favourite empire, up to their usual japes.
Cool. Level 6 heroes. So there's our Vodyanis. So now all that's going to grow is Horatio. That's all we have. This dude leveled. He's on AC. Probably going to grab this. Let's look at AC. Yeah, titanium and more blue cap. So that'll be a bonus there, and a bonus there. Yep. Pretty easy choice. Cool. All right. He's done. Honeycomb scope. AC's just goofing around, basically, building silly stuff. Ah, the scout. Yeah, let's do the scout. Mr. Scout. Alright, Mr. Scout, how fast is you? So it would take him 2 turns. Well, he'll be there next turn. Okay, this guy did turn around. See that? He got here and he turned around. I see you. I see you're up to your tricks. Huh, okay, cool. So we can fly the scout to there. Fly this fleet to here. Scout is super fast. I was going to merge him, but you know what? I'm not, because he'll have more efficient movement if we do it separately. Okay, so these guys. I'm going to send them there, and they're going to lock down this system. The hero and the scout are going to go here. Excuse me. I think this guy's just going to turn around and go back here. Oh, he's going to be there in time too? Okay, great. Shoot, I probably should have not done that with the scout then. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. AM is modernized. How are we doing on components? We're one short from doing another modernization. Patriot pills. Okay. Let's upgrade that design. Okay, so here we can see by spending Hyperium we get extra slots. So I could give him more armor and extra shields or some kind of repair. See, right now we're at 3 armor. It's 81%, 74%. 81 and 74 are pretty close. Versus the difference here on shields, 2150 versus 1200. Yeah, definitely go shields. And then do we want some kind of repair module? Cost 2. Repair ship 5% per phase. I don't know. I've got a really short supply of antimatter. Once I do that quest, all of a sudden 100 goes away. Only have 5 left, so I'm gonna try to keep these ships kind of cheap. Thinking, and I could go armor, but I think I really want to go shield. And go to 3,100 points of shield. That's a lot of shields. And then for this slot, is it worth spending Hyperium? For what? A fleet shield? That would be expensive. That's 4 Hyperium just for that. Plus the slot. That's a no. That, but I don't know that a 5% repair after battle, I don't think that's really worth a Hyperium slot. I think I'm going to leave it open. Could put something like that in there, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I think I'm just going to leave it open, keep the price down a little bit. So that's going to significantly toughen that up. So let's do the reset. So we'll do a comparison. 74% kinetic absorbed, 92% up to 3,100. Versus currently 74 and 1200. So we're basically just adding a bunch of shields. That's all we're doing here. We're doing that and then adding 2 of the non-fancy shield modules. I should have gone with a more basic shield module, but whatever. That's fine. It is what it is, though. It's only have a couple. Whatever, 3 of them. Pretty solid little ship. For a small ship, he's pretty tough. Yep. Cool. Should have done the upgrade before I flew those guys out of there, but I didn't think about it. So I'll do it. I guess I'll do it when they land here. And these guys I'll do if and when they land over here. All right. So that's cool. Now we're going to be doing terraforming. We're going to research this advanced terraforming. That's going to be super good. Move all our fleets. All right. This guy is going to send his probe over here. These guys can upgrade. All of these will come down here. And then we'll end up seeing if we have to chase this guy around or whatever. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh yeah. You know what? Aha. We got a contested colonization happening over here. It's a colony. It's an outpost race. It's a colony race. I want to go ahead and upgrade these guys too, man. I want to upgrade these guys into essentially Overwatches. Wow, he can get there in 2, and there's no Cravers there. Okay, I'm down. I'll chance it. That blue star flies all over the place. He's pretty close to us, apparently. All right, he's outside the galactic plane. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for ships? That dude's hanging out. And he's hanging out. And he's hanging out. Oh yeah, I'll send a probe. Just because. Cool. All right, let's advance the turn. And let's see, am I missing anything here? Not yet. We're down to 9,000. Money left, but that's okay. These guys are rocking. Got a good cash flow happening. How long till we get our new 2 turns for the trade company? Excuse me. Sorry. So from this point, since we don't have any more splicing to do, I think we're going to see our score just take off. It's gonna go, and we're gonna move past. We're gonna catch up and pass everybody who's in this pack of in the middle with us, and we'll blow past them. I think that's what's going to happen now. As our population go up, that's going to help our score. Okay, let's go to where the stuff is happening over here. Where are you going, boy? Okay, let's lock you down. Can they reach? They can reach. Attack. We're going to attack. Boom. Okay, we got them. Okay, these guys are going to upgrade. We'll do the battle. Okay, repair and recover. I like it. Put them all in one flotilla. We're 1 short of a 6-pack. We're just 5. That's fine. Should be a super one-sided fight. Should be really quick. We should end up undamaged basically after the fight because we'll repair what little he does. It'll be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch and see how his attacks. we're gonna watch. He should be targeting this defensive ship, the Protector here. Buckler 6. And let's see how we do here. Missile coming in, gets blown up. Wow, he's toast. So that little bit right there that you saw go away, that's the shields. So that's how much shields they have. And you'll see that get eaten away during a fight.
We know not what game you play, but we have...
Okay. Yeah, that was... Doesn't get much more one-sided than that. 0 damage, okay. Our armor absorbed 543. Wow. You did hard target. All right. Oh, that was the amount of damage that the enemy absorbed.
Your presence and communication is a source of endless joy to the unfallen.
Yeah. It's great to be pals. Bunch of Horatio, just 5 growing. That's not that many. Let's see here. Terraform to Arctic. Terraform to snow. My thoughts there on arranging that is like that is 1,000, okay, 1,100, right? And I get +2 population slots and +5 approval, right? This one, I spend 1,000 and I basically get nothing. So I'm going to queue that up behind other things that give me something useful, right? So that's why I put it there in line. Market-wide price increase. So now is a better time to sell things, maybe. Doesn't look like things move too much, and the things I have are still not really worth selling. Strategics. The only thing I have a lot of is titanium, and it's not that expensive. I don't really want to be selling titanium. So, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay. And I think all that's going to happen now is I'll move fleets. Let's go ahead and do this here. Select all, merge. And let's drop the scout. Move him over here. How long will it take him to get to Cetus? 3. And it won't matter if he gets an assist, because there's only 2 movement. If I team up with this, I'll fly through the wormhole and still have 2 movement left. But that won't make a difference getting to Cetus and any faster. And it will be an irritation point by having a military ship come through here and hang out at Rigel. Excuse me. So let's not irritate them by doing that. So we'll just move this scout and send him over here to Cetus. And he'll get there in a couple more turns. You see how ridiculously fast it moves. It moves that far in 1 turn. 13 moves at 75% increased movement. How tough are these? Weak. I can totally crush them. So that'll be good to know in the future. Eventually, you know, we may do some conquering. I turned that other ship around, didn't I? Oh. I am not thinking clearly tonight, am I? It is late. It's after 11. Oh, there's an Overwatch here. Okay, he did make it. Okay. I was going to say, man, where'd the Overwatch go? I messed it up. Okay. I'm clearly not thinking straight, so we're going to go ahead and knock this out. And we're going to... I was kind of wanting to push this recording all the way through to where we got our third trade headquarters built. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we got 60 science, but it completed the quest. So now we have Hyper Helix Dynamo that we can build everywhere. Okay, have at least 12 strategic deposits in your empire. We have 8. And it'll get us 2 more heroes. It'll get us a military hero and a religious hero. If we pick up 4 additional strategic deposits in our empire. That's going to be a while. Okay. Let's see, how far are we to go? Yeah, Trade Company's next turn. Let's push through, man. Let's just push through and get it. This guy, Overwatch, comes back out. You go back over here with your Overwatchiness. Okay. These guys have been upgraded. Let's just send everybody back up here. Let's just do that. We'll just put everything back up and back up to 8K and form it all back into one big fleet. And the Overwatch is going to go back here. Yeah, I like that. And nobody has settled in at Cran yet. Alright, we'll move through our ship movements here. This dude, you just chill. This dude sends a probe and chills. That guy can hang out. Yeah, we can't go anywhere with him. Excuse me. Okay, can these guys upgrade from here? Yes. They both can. Cool. Boom. Huge vision radius now. Interesting, I don't see that pirate there now. Okay, he could get there in 8. And this guy will get here in 9. Guess we'll do 8. And hopefully we don't have cravers come blockade here. Okay, there's the pirate. Now we see him again. And this guy will go that way. Okay, great. Got those guys upgraded. And that dude can chill. He can chill. That's it. Okay, cool. All right, let's Let's push through and we'll get, we'll check out that, the new trade headquarters. And then we'll spend dust on upgrading our subsidiaries, or the trade routes, I guess. So score-wise, where are we at here? 1370. So we'll see if we can beat the Sophons to 1500. We'll see who gets to 1500 first. Okay, so we're at 1400 already. Okay, great. All right, let's take a look at our trade routes. Here we go. And we'll do some upgrades here. Boom, 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 boom. Bullion, or let's see, we want luxury more. And that's 1.6 thousand. Nice. So once we have enough, maybe we'll get one more level here. Could wait for it, or could sell some stuff. I'll think about that off camera.
You're the caviar of the galaxy.
Thank you. I like to think so. Soil healers. There you go. So for sure, Lumeris did get the sowers. That's proof. Okay. Oh, our hero got to level 13, so we got Empire Academy. So we have +2 food and dust on all of our original Empire population. Oh, okay, so that's part of why all of a sudden our money's jumping up even extra more. Okay, build 3 science improvements to get the Academy of Finance and Investment, which will be 2% extra dust on Empire per assimilated minor faction. Well, since I chose scarce smallest number of minor factions in this game, I probably have only assimilated 1 or I guess 2. Let's look at here. Victory assimilated 2. Yeah, it was the Cephaloros or Cephaloros and the Pilgrims. That's it. So if I take down these dudes over here, that'd be 2 more minor civilizations, so I'd have 4 total, which would give me 8% more dust. So it's not nothing.
We know not what game you play, but we have...
How are you? The
Trade
galactic
agreement.
stage is ripe for some business dealings.
No. She's like, no, actually no. Pretty sure. Do they have a trade routes? See, we do. Here's ours, and this is going to be our next subsidiary right here at AF21. But do we see any trade headquarters or subsidiaries? Nope. I don't think anybody else is doing any trade yet. Okay, so AF is going to get a subsidiary. Look at that. We got 4s available, man. Boom. All right, we'll get that subsidiary rocking. Cool. So that's going to be a no. Cool, that's something to think about. Maybe that, but it could be that. I think it's going to be that. AG5. 5 hot planets. It's going to be a EFG. Yeah, there are two anomalies. So this would give 20 on the system and then another 40. So it would be 60 science. So I'm choosing between 60 science or 50 industry. So 60 science, percentage-wise, is twice as good. I'm gonna have to ponder that one off camera and think about it. Lots of Horatio are growing. That's great. I'll look at these numbers. I might start having to spread these around a little bit in places where we're about to hit our max population. That dude's level 9. I'll have to look and decide where I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna ponder that one off camera too. And our main dude, yeah, I'll decide here between these. I'm leaning towards the resources, but if I do decide to colonize Mizar, then I might go with the food. He's producing 1.1 thousand food. I don't know if it's going to be food. I almost guarantee it's going to be the resources I pick on that one. Artisanal Excellence Museum is done. Oh, we're starting to build the ITER now. Nice. It'll increase the science here by 30% or 40% when I level up the system one more time. And it's minus 10% cost on all technologies. So that's pretty cool. And where are we? Are we first place building ITER? Where is it? Is it this? No. This? Yes. We're rank 1 of 8. Okay. Cool. AC. Was he close on population? Not really. Probably need to go through my build queues a little bit. Trade Company headquarters. Oh, we got our last planet. I'll bet you this will be better, huh? Watch. Let's see what the numbers do. We've got 203, 397. Huh. Not much difference, right? All right, 99% versus 100%. Huh. Okay, I don't know. I'll fiddle around with that too. I think we're about where we want to be here for the turn. See if there's any fleet movement stuff that's urgent. Nope. Nothing urgent. I don't see anything urgent. Okay, cool. All right, that's probably about it. I'll try to wrap up whatever these decisions are. I may come back at turn 167. I may come back at turn 168. We're hanging on to Cassiopeia for now anyway. I'm going to think about colonizing Mizar maybe. Maybe all three of them. Maybe Mizar, Gobers, and Spica, since I kind of can. And it looks like I'm going to be able to start building these level 4 modernizations soon. We're at 29, so I guess I skipped past one of those. How many systems do we have that are not level 3 yet? Let's just sort it this way. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 systems. So as soon as we're done leveling everything to 3, then I'm going to start leveling stuff to 4, man. So that's going to be cool. That'll be pretty cool. I'll have to look over my resource gain rates to see where my bottleneck is going to be. Maybe move heroes around and stuff. But yeah, looking really good. Cool. Thank you, Zedmore92, for the suggestion. I know you have made that suggestion in the past. You have said things like, you really need to do your trade routes a lot earlier than you do. You're right. You're definitely right. I suffered economically way longer than I needed to in this game, for at least 50 or 60 turns, when I could have just started trade routes earlier, and I think that really would have helped make things easier on me. So sometimes you learn the lessons, and sometimes you don't. I'm repeating my mistakes, trying to get better. I'm always trying to get better. It's a process. So we'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing and giving words of encouragement and suggestions. That's all good stuff. Thank you. Keep it coming, and we'll see you in the next one.